Here is a fan by Lasko Air King. Lasko is the company and, of course, the manufacturer. Air King is just one of their other brand names because before that, Air King used to be owned by Barnes way back yonder, way back in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. Sometime in the late 80s, possibly maybe early 90s, they sold out to Lasko. And then Lasko took over Air King from there. Now, Air King has never been a company. They are not a company. There is no they are. It's just a brand name, like any other brand name. It has always been a brand name. Barnes was the original company. Then they sold the Air King brand name and patented and what they had left over to Lasko. So it was a Barnes Air King, now it's a Lasko Air King. Air King has never, ever been an actual company like Lasko. It has always been a brand name. This fan is very powerful. Unfortunately, Lasko has stopped producing this fan. This fan has been produced ever since the 90s. I think that's when Lasko started producing these. Way back yonder in the 90s. Late 80s, 90s. And just up to recent, they stopped producing these. So if you was to find this right now on Amazon, some of the sellers still sell them. And even on eBay, they will cost you way more than what it used to when Lasko was still producing them. Because they no longer produce it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and run it. However, the same problem they had way back then is the same problem they have now with the adjusting mechanism. It's very hard to adjust it. It's not user-friendly at all, and it's very loud when you adjust it. That's terrible. It should never be like that. It should be easy on us to adjust it. It's even like that with the 20-inch variants. It's terrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and run the fan. Kind of do sound like the blades might be causing that aerodynamic problem, like air restriction. Oh well, sometimes these buttholes don't even know how to make the blades right. In fact, that's exactly what it is. It's trying to go there, but it's not because it's moving so much air. notice how how the fan blade keeps spinning up and slowing down back to this regular speed and up and down, that's because the air is restricted. That's because the aerodynamic in the fan blade is not made right. But that's butthole Lasko for you. And some of these came defective. Apparently mine's dead. But it's still moving a good amount of air. That's sad because when I first got it, it didn't do that. Everything was just perfect. Like, it just worked. And apparently it just developed that terrible aerodynamics now. It's like it just wants to go into that, I forgot what you call it. Yeah, air restriction. And that's not good when it goes into that. But, oh well, because you can't balance plastic blades. Once the blades are made, they're made. If the aerodynamics and the blades is just awful, and it's not moving the air correctly, well, that's not my problem. That's butthole Lasko's problem. And you can't find these no more now. Not from Lasko themselves. You might be able to still buy them from third-party sellers on Amazon. Or maybe you might be able to find them on eBay, but that's it. The blade does feel out of balance. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, love, and like, and all that good stuff. Spin down time is decent. So I guess the blades ain't that out of balance. Just don't like how that air restriction is happening. Anyways, I'm out the fan man and out. Thanks for watching.